Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Get up, first shot, strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of... Yes, I does that.
Big game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. Alongside Clint Kellogg and Steve Kerr, this is Kevin Hart. We got the Utah Jazz and New Orleans. A quick check now at the starting lineups for both teams. And guys, taking a look here at Drew Holiday. What will we see, you think, from him?
Yeah, he's one of the best teammates in the NBA, too, because he creates so many good shots for the other 4 players on the court. A sensational, unselfish passer.
And I tell you, another quality that separates him from the crowd is the way he will fight his way through any screen in front of him. I mean, he just takes pride in not losing his man easily.
Taking a look at New Orleans. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And obviously losing this game would be a killer. Kevin, nobody's ever come back from down 3-0. So momentum can be on their side with one victory. It's got to happen tonight.
Well, it definitely is, Steve, but still, at this point, the series is pretty much right where people expected it to be. Now it's their turn to use their home court advantage and gain some traction in this series.
And the Jazz with possession here. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Favors can't get it to go.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Knocks it loose. And Holiday gets over to watch. And he takes the feed and stride and shines it home. This game is going to take a big swing. Clark, if the dude continues to clear out like that and give up easy jumps.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know, frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, you know what, Kevin? Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Here's Gordon. Derek Favors making his last shot. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Back to Gordon. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Holiday. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, Kevin. Earlier I spoke with Mike D'Antoni. With a 2-0 lead in this series, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said it's a terrific position they've put themselves in, and they're determined to make the most of it. We'll see how they fare with Game 3 underway now, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Gordon. Derek Favors making his last shot. Gordon dishes to Holiday. Back to Gordon. New Orleans moving the ball around. Evans kicks to Gordon. Lets it go. Rebound, Utah. Saturday was a great victory for them.
And what that game came down to, guys, was their ability to use that 3-point shot so effectively.
The work they did on the perimeter was absolutely outstanding. Way too much for that defense to be able to handle.
Here's Holiday. After the made shot from the Professor. And the Professor gets up the foul. That's his first foul. Watch inside, defended by Clinton.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it. And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
The Jazz have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far. That's good from the Professor. Daniel Green, he's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from the Professor.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
Green, the pass to Holiday. With the lead pass. Watch. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's the professor. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
Now, here's Green. And stolen by Favors. And here's the fast break. Pass to LeBron. Here's the professor, guarded by Green. No good from the professor. Pelicans trailed by 3. Evans goes in. Back to Green. The 3. The shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. And the pass to the professor. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
It's intercepted. Moving it up. Burks, the pass to the professor. Another miss by Utah.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Green with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. Goes up with a stripe. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with him.
And that one's good.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Green after Alec Burks' score. And Holiday, here we go. 6 on the shot clock. Evans gets to Holiday. LeBron grabs the miss.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
The shot's good from the professor. The professor's got 7 points in the game.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Burks throws down the alley-oop slam. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Here's Evans. After Alec Burks' score, Evans lays it up, and despite of the excellent defensive end. And the Jazz with possession here. 8-point game. Down low. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now here is Holiday. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Kicks it to Evans. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
There's the professor. Offensive rebound. Cantor's shot is off. Pelicans trailed by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Davis dishes to Evans. Passes it to Green. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Shoots a fader, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Anthony Davis 3rd.
Tell you what, his shooting percentage.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Favors with a screen on Holiday. Shot is off. Great D that time from Davis. Well, for New Orleans, shooting around 41% on the night. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Tyreek Evans out there with Anthony Davis. And it's Blatch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Gordon.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knocks. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
Favors with a screen on Holiday. He kicks it to Favors. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Gordon's running. It's Evans on the wing. Banked in off the glass. Evans has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
Watch how many times he initiates the pick and roll, Kevin, and how good he is at running it as the cutter. He's duped a lot of defenders with that play.
And something else you notice about him offensively is what a dangerous catch-and-shoot player he is. He's got a quick trick.
Here's Gordon. 6 points for him. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Blatch. Misses from close range. Utah leading by 17. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Favors with a screen on Holiday. Inside to Favors. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Favors got 6 points. The Pelicans have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's the professor. He's got 9. There's the pick. Gives him the lead pass. And Cannon throws it down.
He's been key for this team's offense the way he's distributed the ball.
Yeah, you know, the offense is just moving through him, Steve. No doubt.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by the professor. And the professor picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Jazz. Pass to Gordon. Pocket 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. Favors has got 4 rebounds in this game. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, the professor in the last outing against the Pelicans got the job done. He dropped in a staggering amount of points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Dishes it to LeBron. Pass to the professor. To the inside. Cantor, the pass to the professor. They set the screen. The shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got 8 points.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Gordon with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. And Holiday kicks to Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-handed.
His favorite move right there, guys.
And he does it as well as anyone. Tremendous skill in the air.
Here's the professor. He's got 11. Favors. Throws off the pick and hammers it home. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop. for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Gordon with it. He's got 6. Evans left side. Back to Gordon. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Gordon's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash.
No good from the professor.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Evans dishes to Holiday. Back to Evans. He passes to Holiday. The 3. Derek Favors with the rebound. Favors got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to the professor. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. 14 points for the professor.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Outside Holiday. Back to Gordon. Evans outside. New Orleans moving it around. The drive by Gordon. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
That was an awfully risky.
Utah's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Passes it to Carpenter. Brand. Defended by Mozgov. The shot's good from the professor. The professor's got 16.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The dish to Anderson. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
And there's the feed to Mozgov. That one's off, still out of sync.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead. And he's starting to pick things up here after a tough first quarter.
New Orleans has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And the Jazz making a change here. Lee's checked in.
Right there!
1:57 left to play here in the half. Anderson with the ball. Now defended by Oliver. 6 to shoot. The drive by Green from 18 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. Green's got his first 2 points of the night. Utah's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers.
Boy, he wanted everybody in the building to know who threw that one down.
Hanging on the rim is, I guess, one way to do it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up, I guess.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Tipped. And now here's Lee, the fast break opportunity. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
The Jazz making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. Out to Lee. Pass to the professor. This one for 3. Beyond the arc. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Pelicans shooting very well. 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. .50 seconds left in the first half of the game. 5 to shoot. And here's Anderson from the arc. Shot is no good.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
They get a hand on it. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the evening. And so he makes both from the line. Utah's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's the professor. Drains it from beyond the arc. The professor's got 29 in the game.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Johnson kicks to Gordon. Here's Blatch. No good on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference semifinals. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
How about this, a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just pumps life into your whole team.
You know, the way he's impacted the game in so many different ways, it's been fun to watch and really going to be hard to slow him down.
Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Favors plays the 4 with Cantor at the 5. Alec Burks is out there with the professor, and it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Holiday gets the bucket. Utah's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's the professor, guarded by Holiday. Here's the professor, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
It's stolen.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Yeah,
I know you agree with that, Steve.
no, totally. You got to play with control and composure, Kevin.
Watch, defended by Cantor. From 12 feet out, no up.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yep, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Watch the pass to Holiday. He feeds it to Gordon. The kick out to Holiday. No up. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
LeBron passes to the professor. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Holiday with it. Now defended by the professor. Watch dishes to Holiday. Back to Blatch. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Evans. It's rebounded by the professor. The professor's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
The Pelicans shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Back to Holiday. They need this one. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just 1 make in their 5 attempts. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
Dives for it, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.